Testing, testing. Hello, Nyans, and welcome to Final Fantasy Fridays. Yay. Today, we will be delivering more of the Moogle Mafia's mail. I hope everyone is excited. Jajang. I was sleepy. So, I put my character into pajamas the last time I was playing. Gridania. Oh, the queue is full. That's okay. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. I'm having an okay day. I started watching this show on Netflix called Sex Education. It's pretty good. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's about a bunch of high schoolers making their way through. I don't know if they're actually high schoolers. I'm assuming it's set in the UK, so I don't really understand. I know it's similar to how it works in America, but they are in, I think it's called secondary, or after that. I'm pretty, because they're like 16, 17, you know, that age group, that range. So they're basically in high school. That's how you'd say it in America anyway. Let's check our retainers. It's complete. That's great. Good job, tier list. Goodbye, tier list. Hello, Vinva. I hope you sold everything. I don't know why oh, yeah, she did. I don't know why I always make Vinva sell everything. Okay. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. 500. Oh, wait, Allegan. Allegan silver pieces are just for me. Well, everything is for money, but... 295. What? 270. Gotta mark it down. Gotta mark it way down. 204. Okay, it goes over. Alright. So I should explain. Yesterday, Yesterday I did some more of the Moogle Mail quests just on my own. Moogle Mail, Moogle Delivery quests. I don't know how to phrase it. I only did like, what, 2 or 3, so we're still a bit behind and there's a lot to catch up on. So we'll do that after I pick an outfit. Maybe this one. I haven't worn this one in a while. That looks nice. Should I even bother fixing my portrait? I'm probably not gonna do anything that involves the portrait being seen. God, I feel like that was such a nerdy laugh. Anyway, let's see. We have to go to Limsa to go to the Moogle Kingpin. Ask him what he wants. It should be poppin'. Oh yeah. There's all the people loaded in. I hate people. Hey, a PT doing more side quests? Yes, we're doing that's what it's called, post-Moogle. We're doing the post-Moogle quests. Death of a mailman? Well, that's foreboding. Oh, geez. Deputy Post-Moogle's trust in you must surely grow, for a letter between seed seers is serious business indeed. An assistant in need is an assistant indeed, Kupo. Your postal career has been a series of pleasant surprises. What a journey you've had, from dubious to glorious. A very special honor awaits you today, Kupo. This letter is from none other than Arun Senna, the youngest of the 3 seed seers. And of all people, it's addressed to his sister Rhea Osenna. From one Padjal to another, Kupo. How about that? We are traveling in high society. Never did I expect to trust an assistant with a letter of such import, but you exceed all expectations. You can't be first. It's your stream, smart. I was first. I was here when stream started because it's my stream, maybe. Oh, wait. Does he not have a second one? Oh. Okay, I guess I'm doing it one at a time now. Deliver the letter to Rhea Osenna. Rhea? Rhea? Ah, yes. They are in this place. I understand, Kupo. Okay. Ever does it hearten me to see your face, Roga, though this time less than others. Come, we've our roles to play in this mummer's farce. Give me my letter. She doesn't like that I'm a mailman? That's sad. There it is, the letter from my brother. Thank you for the delivery and the certainty. No delivery could be of greater import than a missive between 2 of the seed seers, yet here stands a mere assistant letter carrier, not the deputy post-mogul. Curious, is it not, brother? We are in rare accord, dear sister. There is something amiss with the post-mogul, a secret sorrow that has driven him from his duty. Eh? You are bemused, Roga, and soon to grow vexed for want of an account. Know that this deception was not for your benefit. It is the deputy post-mogul that concerns us. He has seemed rather derelict in his duties, and so we laid this test for him. If naught were amiss, he would be here now in your stead. In truth, we have seen little of the good Moogle lately. We fear for him, yet he fears to show himself. What secret does he keep from his seed-seers and his friends? All he fears, if he fears to even show himself, the secret must keep itself poorly indeed. All we need is a look at him and we know. We would have your aid, Roga. The work of a post-Moogle is of too great an import to leave to chance. We must bring the post-Moogle out of hiding into the light of truth. Take this letter to him, good adventurer. Tell him not of us, not a word. Tell him this letter comes from a Twin-Adder soldier and must be delivered to a sylph of ill repute in the East Shroud. You will beg the post-Moogle for aid. Tell him that in your callousness you cannot find the destination. His vanity shall push him out, and his affection for you will pull him in. Directly to Little Solace, where he shall find us instead of the wicked sylph. We'll settle this once and for all. Okay. Huh. How are you supposed to get up here without flying? I guess you can't. Can you jump it? You can! Okay. That's interesting. You have to jump. I mean, I guess it's not that far. Okay. Wow, the sky is really pretty. Oh, it's almost sunrise. Sunrise is in the east. That way. Pretty. Oh, you can see the moon setting. Oh, pretty. Kind of Halloween-y. Alright, I'm guessing we have to go back to Limsa Lominsa. Yes. Okay. Oh! It's Jerry. I won't bother him. I'll let him be. I hope he's having a good time. Deputy Post Move. Did the delivery go as it should? Such an important letter, such exalted company. How I miss... Kupo? What's this? A difficult letter to deliver, did you say? Part of a not so elaborate plan to draw forth the postmaster's spot of hiding. A letter from a twin-outer soldier to Diluxio, a most notorious sylph, Kupo. You were right to come to me. This is a difficult delivery indeed. Ahem, but I am not familiar with Moonspore Grove, Kupo. I barely know the name. Moonspore Stove? Clove? No idea where to find this Diluxio. None. I wish I could help, but I regret to tell you I cannot. I simply cannot go with you to Moonspore Grove, Kupo. Why not? Because, Kupo. Because out in the grove there may be spores. Yes, that's right. I have allergies, Kupo. But if my assistant needs me, I suppose I must go. Deliveries must be made and sacrifices too. Very well, at Little Solace we shall meet. Let us go then, you and I, where the moonspores fly. Together we shall seek Diluxio, Kupo. Okay. Little Solace. Oh. Thank you, Wentz. One of my FC members activated the buffs. That's nice. Oh no, where is the post moogle? It is not like him to be so late. Something is amiss with him, well and truly. Could it be that he has sensed our presence, that he dares not meet the seed seers? He is near, sister. Beyond that, I cannot say exactly where he is, and the elementals, something has them stirring. If he will not come to us, we shall go to him. Brother, you and I are for the bramble patch. Roga, you shall seek the post moogle near the hawthorn hut. I like this not, Roga. I sensed something diminished about the post moogle's presence. Aid him. Be his friend. Okay. I thought we traveled here together. What happened? Huh. Uh-oh, he's on the ground. Easy peasy. My faithful faithful assistant. Thank you, Kupo. I had just lain down for a nap and those things took me unawares. But everything is fine. Fine. Come, come. We must go to Little Solace, Kupo. How now? For someone working so little these days, you seem awfully tired. Did you think you could deceive the Podjal's deputy post, Moogle? Uh-oh. Raya Oak, Kupo, and Arun, and why are you all here? Please don't look at me. Don't! I shall look at whomever and however a manner I see fit, though I may say that privilege does not extend to everyone in present company. My apologies, my humblest apologies, Seeds. I am not feeling very well, Kupo. With your leave, I must return to my home. Your home is here in the Twelveswood, Deputy Post Moogle, and if you think your friends would allow you to fly on those shredded wings, you must think very little of us indeed. Shredded wing. It was a windmill, was it not? Your life has been in the Twelveswood. How could you know such structures? You managed to survive the collision, but the injury was great. Oh, you poor brave fool. That was why you suddenly took on an assistant. 'Twas so you might heal. Why would you not tell us, not seek out our help? Why hide your hurts from my brother and me and this good adventurer? You withheld it even from your fellow Moogles. Please, please don't take away my cap and satchel, Kupo. Please, it's my life. If I can't be a post Moogle, I don't want to live, Kupo. Please, please don't ground me. Oh. My faithful assistant understands, Kupo. I beg you, help me tell them not to ground me. I can handle things until he recovers. Do I understand you correctly? You will serve as needed without being named the deputy letter carrier yourself, so that the honor of the post remains with your injured friend? The rest may be enough to mend his injuries, or it may not. Still, do we not owe that much to our friend? And I shall personally look into Moogle medicine for a cure. What would we not do for a friend in need? Whether adventurer or seed seer, we are all your friends, and you are the deputy post Moogle still, grounded or no. But you will rest, or I shall know the reason why, and Roga is to keep the letters flying to all reaches of the realm. The Moogle shall also help. Any small deliveries within the Twelveswood are your honored responsibility, my good Moogle. Aw. But sister, surely we need more carriers for letters leaving the Twelveswood. Roga is an adventurer with other duties, after all. My brother is right. Moogles, send word to your controls throughout the forest. We seek post-Moogles with hearts stout enough to face the wider world. Now, my dear Deputy Post-Moogle, we must tend to your injuries. Roga, you are no longer an assistant, but a carrier grown. See to your duties and to the novices who will look to you for aid. Oh. "13. Reputation as a letter carrier has grown. Recognized for your past achievements and promoted from an assistant to a full letter carrier. Remember that every delivery you complete helps the deputy postman cling to his reason to live. And congratulations on your promotion." Wait, so where do I go now? Do I not go back to Limsa Laminsa? Hang on, I looked it up once. No, it says it should be in the same spot. Oh boy, we have a lot to go. So I guess we just go back to Limsa. Okay, yeah, he's here. Scared me. All in the family. Deputy Postman will task you with an urgent delivery to Little Alamigo. Why, if it isn't just the adventure I was waiting for, Kupo, have I got an assignment and a half for you today? Why you? Because my friend, there's no one better suited for the task. I hold in my pouch a letter with your name on it. Not literally, of course. I mean simply that I have a missive for Hihira and little Alamigo and would have you take it to her. It's from her father, and I've been told it must go out ahem post-haste. Haha, post-haste. Because we're the post. What? Why aren't you laughing? Anyhow, Hihira is as lovely a girl as you'd ever wish to meet. Wise in the ways of alchemy and so kind she gives away medicine to alien Alamigan refugees, and free of cost no less. But Hihira has known almost no rest on her crusade, and I worry she's working herself into the ground. It would break a post-moogle's heart to deliver a letter with ill tidings to such a saint. So if the message brings anything but joy to Hihira, would you be a dear and aid her with every ounce of strength you have, Kupo? Ugh. Let's pick up the other one. Dual personalities, get it? Dual, but dual. Flint caviar? Ew. Okay. If it isn't my obedient I'm trusted assistant. Back for more? I've got something a little more demanding for you this time. It's nothing less than a demand for satisfaction, Kupo. That's right. Phoebus? Phoebus the Dull wants a duel with Anselm Larkscall. To the death, no doubt. They're a pair of the most barnacle-brained pirates that ever got washed ashore. They're always cracking each other's heads open over something or other down in Candlekeep Quay. Candlekeep Key. I think that's how you say that. When Anselm's at a loose end, which is the majority of the time, you'll find him loading around Limsa Lominsa. So go and say hello and make sure he gets Fibruses? Fee? Fee, fi, fo, fum? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Fibruses challenge? And don't forget, a prudent post person always sees his mission through to the bitter end. Good luck, Kupo! So we should do that one first, because it's in Limsa Lominsa. Right there. Do you guys ever get the slightly irrational fear that you'll run into someone you blacklisted in the game? I get that a lot. Not that I have like a lot of people blacklisted, but I have one or two that like caused me so much grief that I worry about running into them. It would be so awkward and uncomfortable. So I fear for it every time I log in. Isn't that great? Isn't it super awesome to be scarred in that way? Anyway. We are the Arty Pirates. We sail the stormy seas with bird muck on our shoulders and woodworm on our knees. You got business with me, lad. If I owe you a coin, come back when these fellas are done tussling and I'm done drinking, whenever that may be. Har har. Challenge to the death. Here you go. What in the 7Ls? I've found myself some new women what make that ale wench look like a puddle of puke. You can keep her for all I care, and you and her was made for each other. Phoebus, you blowhard bastard, thinks I'm going to take that lion down, does he? There's a wench down in Candlekeep Key me and him been scrapping over for a while now. Ain't like she's a knockout or nothing, but a puddle of puke. The dog's got a nerve. Any road, I know a woman what'll blow these wenches out of the water. We'll be needing an arbiter for our little shindig. Think you're up to the task, lad? I bet you gold to Guano the scurvy cur'll be hiding his head in the drowning wench. You best come quick or you'll be mopping up his lily liver with a bar mat. Did anyone understand? I got like half of that, kind of. What's an arbiter? Okay. Drowning Wench? Drowning Wench, that's near the aft castle. Oh, right, they're having... What is it called again? Rising. The Rising celebration still. That's why the music is different. Very solemn. Ah. Oh, we can see Roga's sister, although they don't look much alike now. Itoan. Yeah, they don't have this hair color for male Mikote, I don't think. So the hair color is a little different. Their faces are a little different. They could still be related. Maybe. Anyway. There he is. Anselm and Phoebus. Look at how they're like almost kissing. Oh my god. You got here just in time, lad. Any more of this contemptible sneaks shite and I'd have gutted him like the minnow he is. Calm down, calm down. So you're the arbiter this bilge rat told me about. Good day to you, lad. The name's Phoebus. There's some as call me Phoebus the Dull, but don't let the name fool you. My wits are as sharp as me blade, and they tell me there ain't no woman better than mine. I've been trying to knock some sense into Anselm's thick skull down in Candlekeep Key, but every time some meddling plank comes charging in, sticking their nose where it ain't wanted. So this time we ain't fighting with fists, but with facts. And as the only sober one between us, it's only fair you decide who's right and who's talking out their arse. Alright then, me first. I'll show you the apples of me eyes, a pair of Mikote beauties what'll put airs on your chest. Follow me down to Bulwark Hall and I'll take me winnings. Why are they... I don't like that they're competing using women. That's not nice. Women are not objects. Music roll vendor, that's new. As a musician, I feel compelled to commit their notes to parchment that they might be shared with them. Oh. Wow, apparently I don't have any of these. But that's okay. I'm not really a collector of orchestrion rolls. I take them when I get them. That's about it. Where are we going? Bulwark Hall. Where was the Aethernet shard? Ah. Okay, this way. Yes. Phoebus. I've decided on Phoebus. Is he talking about the twins that give out, like, directions? Ain't that a sight for bloodshot eyes? Can't say the same meself, but you ain't seeing double. There really are two of them. Wrap your peepers around the Mikote twins and tell me there ain't no gods. Right after the calamity it was, a terrible tempest struck up and drove me ship against the rocks. Next thing I knew, the boiling waves were dragging me under. I woke up with a head full of snakes, a mouth full of sand, and a pair of bright voices ringing in me ears. Aye, 'twas the Mikote twins brought me back from the long sleep. Not that I knew it at the time, Marquis. One look at that coral air, that glowing skin, and those eyes you could drown a coral in. Oh, why would you drown a coral? And I reckoned I was swimming with the angels. 5 years it's been 5 years it's been since oh my god, I can't do this talk. 5 years it's been since last I saw him, but guess what? They remember me. Here I was trying to get up the guts to go over to him, and what do you know? They call me over, ask me how I'm doing. A pair of tender-hearted beauties like them giving the time of day to a sun-baked scoundrel like me. Tell me them Mikote ain't Evan sent. Go on, lad. Go and bend their ears. It ain't every day you get to see charms like that up close and personal. Not on pirate and coin any road. He wants me to talk to... No! Talking to girls gives me anxiety! Oh no! Nadelica and Natanmo. Howdy. Welcome to Lim's Elements. If there's aught we can assist you with, feel free to ask. For instance, if you needed to be relieved from the attentions of a pair of recalcitrant... Wow, she's smarter than I am. Recalcitrant pirates? You see, we might look all sweetness and light, but we're actually fully fledged yellow jackets. We're stationed here in Bulwark Hall not only to offer invaluable tourist information, but to keep an eye on certain undesirable elements who might disturb the peace in our fair city. Phoebus, the gentleman you were just speaking with, is a person of interest to our organization and is under constant observation. Several times of late, we've seen him lurking in the shadows staring at us, waiting for his chance to strike. We generally deal with him simply by calling him over. A little informal interrogation rather tends to interfere with his nefarious schemes. Well, I don't know if he's really plotting anything nefarious, but... Anyway. How nice it is to be as tall as they are. I feel so much better after getting shorter. Ah, yes, this is how it should be. Tell me, lad, ain't I right? Ain't they the most perfect creatures you've ever set your eyes on? Sure. You're scaring them, though. What? I'm under surveillance? You mean they weren't flirting with me? They were questioning me? Ye thought a pair of Mikote lovelies like them paid heed to a grisly sight like you? Best stick to your own kind. There's plenty more bottom feeders in the sea. Shut your rotten bill, Joel. They might have misled me, but they did it for a damned good reason. That attentiveness, that sense of duty. There ain't no woman beats the Mikote twins. Ha! Listen to that. The pitiful quavering of a beached whale. You've been ad, boy. Follow me down to Fisherman's Bottom and I'll show you what beats a couple of double-dealing Mikote. I'm guessing that's near the Fisherman's Guild. It is. It definitely. It's wow. Okay, is he gonna talk about Sissy Poo? I think that's her name. The Fisherman Guild lady. She's a Lalafell though. He's gonna talk about Sissy Poo. Or one of the girls up there. I don't know, it might be Sissy Poo. I like how I'm squatting down with him. Trying to be all sneaky sneaky. There ye are, lad. Time to settle this little Barney once and for all. I give ye Sissy Poo. It is Sissy Poo! No! Sissy Poo, why? Why? A bleeding paragon of womankind. Back in me pirating days, the captain sent me to the markets here to fence our ill-gotten gains. Thing is, none of these crooked dealers give me fair coin for the lot our boys split their guts for. Well, me blood boiled over. Foaming at the mouth I was, and hurling oaths like the broadside of a galleon. Yeah, she's cute, I guess. That's when Sissy Poo stepped in. Men twice her size are cowering in fear, but she squares right up to me, a raging pirate in full cry. Don't be a baby, she says. Get a grip, she says. Fair shook me to the core, it did. If any scoundrel should even think about doing Sissy Poo down, I'll fetch him and punch up a bracket. Don't believe me? Go and see for yourself, lad. One moment with Sissy Poo and you'll be a changed man ever after. We've spoken before. I know Sissy Poo. I don't need to talk to Sissy Poo again. Hello again, Roga. What's the matter? Have you got your tackle in a twist? You say Anselm sent you? What's that belligerent boy up to this time? Nyan 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 nyan. Huh. So he's got you choosing between me and those Mikote twins up in Bulwark Hall? The silly sod's always squabbling over something. You tell him from me that he's got the whole thing topsy-turvy. Much as I'm pleased to be put on a pedestal, there's no way of judging when it comes to matters of taste. After all, it's like they say, one man's marlin is another man's mudskipper. The world's like a ship. You've got your captain, your mates, your bosuns, your deckhands. Everyone's got their own talents, their own skills. You'll be a long time looking for a sailor who can run the whole boat on his own. It didn't sound good, dude. You did it, you lucky bugger. You talked to Sissy Poo, so how was it? Is your life changed forever? Yan 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 yan. There's no way of judging. Everyone's got their own talents. Well, blow smoke up me arse and call me a kipper. What? What's a kipper? If that ain't the most wisest thing I've heard in all my life, that settles it. Sissy Poo beats them twins hands down. Alright, that's enough. Time for you to make up your mind, Arbiter, but not ear. It ain't fair what was Sissy Poo right there in your face. Let's move over to the docks, then you can give us your verdict. This is what I've been waiting for. Time to wipe that smirk off Fibrus's face. Come and let us know when you've made your decision. I mean, if it was really up to me, I would choose the Mikote twins, because I like Mikote a little more. But that's just me. Here it is then, the moment of truth. Come on, lad, put us out of our misery. Tell us, Arbiter, which of us has the right of it? Is Sissy Poo the best or the Mikote twins? Out of me way, Scrags, or you'll feel me jackboot on your scrawny necks. This ain't no place for idle chit-chat. Get down the market with the other gossiping fishwives. Oh. Captain Roswin. Well, if it ain't a pair of washed-up pirates, listen here, boys. If anyone tells you to quit your drinking and your wenching and your brawling, give him a cuff from me, or I'll keel-haul you myself. Once a pirate, always a pirate. You build up your scores on deck, then settle them on shore. That's pirate justice. Don't stand around bickering. Let your fists do the talking. My gods, what a woman. Like a gulp of grog to a shipwrecked sailor, she is. All this time I've been pining after them twins, I took me eyes off the real treasure. Aye, Sissy Poo's many things, but she sure as hells ain't an ard-drinking, ard-fighting pirate, Captain. Follow her to the bottom of the ocean, I would. I'm sorry to intrude on your little daydreams, but I really must advise you to come to your senses. Oh, Carvalane. The only thing a boorish... He needs a deeper voice. The only thing a boorish harden like her would give you is a nice collection of lumps to decorate those thick skulls of yours. Captain Carvalane! All the captains are here today. What in the 7Ls? Roswin and now Carvalane? It's like a captain's convention round here. Aren't they together? Oi! Carvalane, you stinking scrote, what are you saying about me? Are you allowed to- am I allowed to say that on stream? Scrote? Jesus Christ, Roswin! Girl! Girl, reel it in! Nothing, my dear. Simply removing the scales from these poor fellows' eyes. Mark my words, gentlemen. An animal starved of affection grows desperate, and in its desperation, dangerous. Hey, who are you calling desperate? I could have any man I want. The fools are queuing up from here to Thanaland to try their luck with me, and not one of them's fit to lick me boots. So that's how it is. I should have known a goddess like her wouldn't look twice at a second-rate deck scrubber like me. Not when there's a living legend like Captain Carvalane around. Now, my good man, I think we have a most grievous misunderstanding. Arg, I'm as green as a goblin, what I wouldn't give to be a pirate king off to a secret Rendezvous with me, Corsair Queen. Like something out of a fairy tale it is. Rendezvous? Have you lost your mind, man? I do believe I've wasted quite enough time with you imbeciles. I have important business to attend to. They should all have British accents, but I'm afraid my British accent is so bad. I can't do it. I thought I'd finally found the woman of me dreams, but all I got was a rude awakening. Maybe you're right, Anselm. Maybe I'm better off sticking to me own kind. Aye, when you got competition like that, you don't stand a chance. Sissy Pooh's right. There ain't no point chasing after the perfect woman. I reckon I'll take another crack at me ale wench. It ain't so bad waking up with a puddle of puke if you've had a good night out. What the hell? Your ale wench, you beef-witted barnacle. That wench is mine. Let's take a leaf out of Captain Rosalind's book and settle this with our fists. Once a pirate, always a pirate. Can I go now? Thanks for all your help, lad. It's high time. Thanks for all your help, lad. It's high time we were heading back to Candlekeep Key. Come down if you ever want to see pirate justice in action. Until then, fair winds to ye and Godspeed. We are the Arty Pirates. We sail the stormy seas. I didn't get to read the rest of what he said. It was the same as the beginning, though. Quest complete! Level up. Your reputation as a carrier has grown. Okay. Now we go to Alamigo. Little Alamigo. Sorry for moving the map around so much. Oh, it's Midgard Sormer. Oh, there's so many quests here that I haven't done yet. I think I just finished Gridania. So now I'm moving on to Oldasu for side quests. What a pleasant surprise, my friend. I've been so enthralled with learning about Alamigan remedies that I've quite forgotten when last we spoke. Oh, we've spoken before? So tell me, what brings you here today? What? A letter from my father? Dearest daughter, I fear I am not long for this world. My belly grows worse with every passing day. I have something I must give you before my time here draws to a close. I had no idea my father was ill, let alone with a mortal ailment of the stomach. Our relationship is fraught, I shan't deny it, but neither will I idly watch him die. Why, I just learned of a remedy that ought to be potent enough to cure even the green rot, and I need only trader vetch roots to brew it. Broga, gather me some from Zanrock to the south. 3 bunches, please. I would give all I have to do the plucking myself, but I fear the Amal Jaw would make terribly short work of one so weak as I. What have the long bells spent studying Alamigan medicine been for, if not for this? I swear to you, my father will not perish, not if I have aught to say about it. Okay. We have asked... Pretty sure avast means to stop. Oh. Trader Vetch. Interesting. That's an interesting shape for a cactus. Never noticed that one before. Hello, boys. Pardon me. Don't mind if I do, Nyan. Thank you very much. I clicked it, but it didn't go. Beep beep. am most relieved to see you have returned unharmed. And what of the Trader Vetch roots? What does it say? The thick taproot of the Trader Vetch, a hardy shrub that commonly grows in deserts and other arid landscapes. Thank goodness, though it will take no small time to grind and steep these tubers, at least I can complete my draft. I think that's how you say that? Yet I find little comfort in that thought. Visions of my father all alone and in agony weigh all too heavily upon my mind for that. He is simply too proud to ask for aid of those around him, especially now he has home behind him to organize his merchants from Highbridge. Please, Roga, would you go and be a friend to him where none else can? I promise I shan't be more than a few mouths behind you with the remedy. Okay. Where's Highbridge? Oh, a poppy dog. Pop, 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 pop. That's cute. Oh, big one. It's such a big mount, but I'm too lazy to zoom out. Because then I'll just have to zoom back in later. My joystick is kind of drifting to the right, huh? Interesting. Oh, I passed it. Hihi Baru. Welcome back, my friend. I knew you weren't immune to the lure of fine merchandise. Mayhap I can interest you in a... Dear me, why do you look like one bound for the Lich Yard? Slow down. A fatal ailment of the stomach? Me? Gods be good, this is certainly the first I'm hearing of it. Uh-oh. Father, I have it. The remedy is done. Hihira, bless my soul, what brings you to these parts? I came to deliver the remedy. Please, you must drink it quickly, lest its effects be lessened. For you, my dear, I would swig anything swiftly. Just allow me one small question beforehand. A remedy for what, exactly? It's an alamigan infusion for your stomach, which does still ail you, does it not? Something's afoot. Ah, yes, of course, that ailment. My girl, I'm afraid it troubles me terribly. A man can only take so much pain in one lifetime, and I'm near ready to cry mercy. It's my own damned fault. I was blinded by pride and the glitter of Gil as I was. That'll take me. I was so sure business would take root and grow mighty in this wasteland, but but I have little and less to show for the years I've poured into this place. To call what I make every moon a pittance does injustice to the word. Why, merely opening my ledgers has me doubled over, grasping my stomach in pain. Things have grown so dismal I might even give up being a merchant. My life is near over. What? What's what, dearest? Your life is near over as a merchant? That's all? You have no mortal sickness of the stomach, nor are you headed for an early grave? An early grave? Ah ha 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 ha. Why would you possibly think that? But I'd forgotten you make every molehill into a mountain, Hihira. Really, my girl, you ought to have a thicker skin by now. I was merely concerned for your health, father. Good gods, no one has ever perished from a stomach ache, but no matter. I am glad you're here, even if you've come on a fool's errand. I have a gift for you. Please, take it. No. What's that? Speak up, Hihira. I want nothing from you now, nor anything to do with you ever again. What in the name of the 12 has gotten into her? But I never meant... Good gods, is that really what I wrote? Hihira had the right of it then. I've been a complete arse of a father, leading her so astray with that letter. What was I thinking, calling her too sensitive? Tha'll take me. I must find her at once and apologize. But which way did she... Bloody hells, Hihira just ran due south, straight towards an Amalja encampment. Adventurer, please, you must follow her and keep her safe from those lizard men. Leave it to me, Nyan. I'll take care of it. All good? All right. Thank you, Roga. Gods, what possessed me to come here? I was a fool for letting my father upset me so, and for blundering so near to the Amal Jaw. All I wish to do now is to return to Little Alamigo and think things over for a spell. I suppose my father ought to know no harm has come to me, but I have no stomach for the man at the moment. Would you please tell him in my stead? I guess, yeah. I can do that. What of my daughter? Has something befallen her? Well? She's safe then. Thank the gods above for that. I've never been more worried in my life nor felt such sharp pains in my belly as while I was waiting for your news. What was I to do but take a swig of that remedy Hihira brought? Let me tell you, it's amazing stuff. A mouthful eased the cramping and a cup cleansed the pain completely. I had no idea my daughter was such an alchemical prodigy. Why, this remedy is easily worth its weight in gold. It would be a criminal to waste... It would be, or I would be? Oh, okay, never mind. The adjective. It would be criminal to waste this kind of genius or hide such a miraculous elixir from the realm. You must ask Hihira if she can brew more, to put to market, of course. I'm not asking this to line my own coffers, mind you. No, my daughter created the best, and the whole realm will be all the better for having access to it. Just think of the lives that could be saved if the remedy were made available to all Eorzea through my network. Of course, my daughter won't believe my motives are pure, so I'd have you give her this keepsake, a favorite of my late wives, as proof of my sincerity. She was a victim of the green rot, my wife, and for Hihira, imagine seeing the woman who bore you curled up in soiled small clothes, screaming of agony in her stomach half the time and sobbing the other. That's the memory of her mother Hihira carried. I should have remembered that when writing the blasted letter, but being the lackwit I am, instead I sent Hihira into a panic. Little wonder calling her too sensitive made her livid. Mayhap if I hadn't poisoned our relationship, we could have avoided this ugly business altogether. If only I had not driven the girl away by calling her a naive child all those years ago. All she wanted to do was heal the ailing in Little Alamigo, after all. You don't want for alchemical knowledge, but whence comes the gil for your grand crusade? I asked her. You'll die among the beggars you tried to save if you're foolish enough to pursue such lofty ideals with no coin in your pocket. Wonderful fatherly advice, eh? Thank the 12 Hihiro wasn't so easily swayed by my folly. And look at the healer she's become, crafter of remedies fit to save the realm, and trusted friend to the Alamigan refugees she lives with in ways few Uldans ever have been. Hihiro has grown into as wise and... Man, he's very wordy, isn't he? Hihiro has grown into as wise and kind a woman as her mother was, and hasn't gotten an ounce of my avarice. She's more than earned my respect, and my blessing to live as she sees fit. So when you give her this neck piece, Roga, make her understand how proud she's made me. Oh, we can't fly back there, we have to... My father has learned I am well. Did he have aught else to say? He had so much to say. I can't even remember it all. But here's your mother's necklace. How odd. I know I've seen this before, but I cannot remember where. It was your mother's, Nyan. My father is proud of me? If that be true, his heart has grown less cold and calculating, and that he kept my mother's favorite neckpiece for all this time. My mother was the gentlest of souls, all tender smiles and wise words, while my fondest childhood memories are of her stroking my head as I lay abed and murmuring, "Sow compassion where you wander, and ever will kindness bloom in your wake." Were it not for my mother's teachings, I would never have learned the ways of alchemy nor sought to save the ailing with remedies born of my study. But father never truly seemed to hear what my mother exhorted, though he asked her counsel more than I. Watching him pray so devoutly before the altar of profit was simply more than I could bear. Yet, though I know not if I believe his promises of change, I can think of no better way to distribute my remedies than my father's network of merchants. And if his work might deliver succor to the downtrodden, am I so stubborn as to deny him the chance? I'll do it, or I shall at least try. But by enlisting the aid of the Alamegans here in brewing the remedies, how could even the fates deny us success? And after we have made enough to put to market, father and I will finally talk. About mother, about my life after leaving home, about everything. Aw, did she give me some of the remedy? Oh no, it's just mulled tea. Just some tea. We did it! Dun, 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 dun. Carrier level 15. Okay. Back to Limsalominsa. Limsalominsa. This way. I just had to turn around a bit. That's a lot of quests. Oh boy. Let's take a little break. Just for a second. Everything is gonna be okay. Alright, here we go. The past is a story we never tell. Lots of mikote. Letters are the most eloquent in what they do not say, and the tale behind this wordless missive could fill many a parchment scroll. What? My trusty comrade, I have an interesting delivery for you. A regular missive for an irregular addressee, a traveling merchant, Kupo. This Mao-Lizé ranges alone through the realm. I used to take the letters to her mother, but I hear she is quite ill again. This time of year, Mao-Lizé likely piles her trade on Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. Best check there first, Kupo. Lone survivor. When the land is at war, the meanest lodgings never lack for tenants who sleep fitfully and wake screaming. Okay. My trusty Roga, I have a delivery for you. Addressed. It's like they're trying to get me to trip up on my words. At the Severed String, over in Raincatcher Gully, Kupo, but I promise the Seed Seers no more secrets, Kupo. The letter was handed to me in a most curious way. Why, he seemed not to know of post-moogles and was very furtive to boot. I introduced myself in a way that did credit to our kind, you can be sure. But when he asked me to deliver the letter in his stead, do you know what he said? Don't deliver it now. Wait a few days. Have you heard the like before? I know how much you enjoy the strange and suspicious, so here you are, Kupo. Guildmaster, Prelate, and Plot. Deputy Postman finds himself with a pressing demand for an amenable anemone adventurer. Roga, my loyal lackey, your timing is perfect, Kupo. Look what I just found crumpled up in the bottom of... I mean, look what you just popped into my post bag. It's an official epistle from those doughty defenders of Ul'dah, the Brass Blades. Needless to say, it must be delivered without delay. Do you recognize this seal? Any postmogul worth his salt knows what it signifies, an appeal for assistance. The Blades are not wont to ask for help, mind you. What they want, they usually take by force. These petitions are only sent when their inquiries lead them outside their jurisdiction. This one is addressed to Kokobuki, master of the Thaumaturge's Guild. Those Blades are nothing if not plucky, I must say. If I suspected a Thaumaturge of any manner of wrongdoing, I would stay well away. So hurry to Ul'dah, Kupo, and deliver the message before it's too late. I guess that's the one we're doing first, because it's the first up on the list. Gotta go to Ul'dah, and then the Thaumaturge's Guild. Oh, he's the guild master, that's right. Ah, you are returned, Roga. Do you seek to delve still more deeply into the fathomless realms of the unreal? No, I sense your desires are altogether more worldly. A letter, you say? Brass blade missive. Yugonyan. Lalafels look like babies. They're just like little babies. It seems the name of our bone keeper, Prelate Yayake, has been mentioned in connection with the Brass Blade investigation. Former guildmaster Mumuepo stands accused of fomenting insurrection against the crown, and they fear Yayake may have become embroiled in his vile plot. Mumuepo was convinced of an embezzlement 5 years ago and sentenced to serve in the Colosseum as a Noxious, a prisoner of the arena made to fight until his debts are repaid. He toils there to this day. When his crimes first came to light, it was the Sultana herself who pressed for a heavy sentence to serve as an example of the consequences of corruption. That would give him reason enough to hold a grudge against the crown. And it is true that Prelate Yayake was his dearest disciple before his fall from grace. It is not beyond the realms of possibility that he might attempt to involve her in his schemes. A swift and decisive investigation is called for, and I believe I know just the man to carry it out. Oh, do not feign surprise. Why else would I go to the trouble of explaining the situation to you? Now, by way of a first step, I would have you speak with Prelate Yayake herself, probe her demeanor for any irregularities, and report back to me. Where is she, though? Yo, girl, where are you at? Oh, she's over here. She's the guild receptionist. Does not look happy. How dare you speak to me like that? Get out of my sight before I give you reason to regret your presumption. Oh ho! My presumption? I only presume to be able to enroll in a guild without being turned away by a bloody receptionist of all people. Your guildmaster will hear this, and you mark my words. Uh-oh. Ah, Roga, I'm sorry you had to bear witness to that ugly scene. Such altercations must seem unspeakably petty to a man of your experience. I find that I'm quite at a loss as to how to deal with this latest crop of initiates. Most are wholly oblivious to the dangers of thaumaturgy. They imagine our art a pastime and would blindly embark on the path to oblivion without a moment's hesitation. If only they knew. I was here long before. I'm just thinking of all the players who pick up Black Mage for like that exact reason. Not because they're interested in it really, but just because they want to pick it up. If only they knew. I was here long before the brothers who serve as guildmasters today. For nigh on 15 years have I stood at this desk, ushering unsuspecting novices into the abyss. I have seen too many souls corrupted by powers they did not understand and could not control, so I have taken a stand. Any aspiring initiate who I adjudge to lack the necessary aptitude, I turn away. If that goes beyond a prelate's prerogative, so be it. Too often have I seen the spark of enthusiasm in a novice's eye turn into the conflagration that consumes him. I could not simply continue to stand by and do nothing. You may report my conduct to the guildmaster if you wish. I believe that what I have done is right and will take full responsibility for my actions. It is for the Council of Guildmasters to decide whether or not my conduct goes against the dicta of the guild. Final judgment on the matter would fall to the eldest of the brothers, Master Kokobezi, I think. Close. Isn't it Kokobuki? It is Kokobuki. Oh, that's why she was so confused. Kokoboha, Kokobezi. Oh, didn't she say Kokobezi? But that's not the eldest. Kokobaigo, Kokobani. They've all got very confusing names. These are NPCs. They're entreating dark forces. I thought they were players for a second. Damn. I see. So Prelate Yayake has been turning away prospective initiates. I wonder why the number of new guild members had fallen so sharply. Now I know. Could this be the bitter fruit of Mumuepo's unseen labor? Might he be working through Yayake to deprive the guild of new blood and thereby precipitate our eventual downfall? If so, it has been for naught, for while the quantity of recruits has undoubtedly fallen, their quality has soared. Each one is blessed with a natural aptitude for ethereal manipulation. Be that as it may, we cannot be sure of Yayake's true motives. You must learn more of her recent behavior. Pray speak with others around the ossuary and glean what clues you can. Huh. Kokobezi? Okay. Sorry. I'm sleepy. A little sleepy, yeah. I did not have a nap today. Oh wait, yes I did. It was really short though. I think like 30 minutes. Power nap. Prelate Yayake, she's been in the guild longer than any of us, and yet she's still only a bone keeper propping up the reception desk. I wonder why she refuses promotion so stubbornly. She was a loyal supporter of the previous guildmaster, you know, right up until he was thrown out in disgrace. I suppose her feelings towards my brothers and I must be complicated, to say the least. That may explain why she still can't seem to get our names right. I'd always imagined it a simple lapse of memory, but now that I think about it, I can't help wondering if it might signify something. Could it be that in her heart of hearts, she has yet to accept us as her guildmasters? The statue. Cool. Prelate Yayake? She always has her head in a book, a habit she picked up from Master Mumuepo, I believe. In the study of esoteric tomes, he was without equal. So skilled was he at extracting knowledge from the most cryptic texts that he was even able to bring several long-forgotten magics back to life. Such achievements prompted many to look past his more questionable activities, Yayake among them. Others, however, were not so forgiving. The truth is, long before his fall from grace, there were more than a few in the guild who regarded him with suspicion. Not Yayake, though. She has always been such an earnest, single-minded person, completely devoted to deepening her understanding of thaumaturgy. She saw only her master's genius. Yaya Roku? So you wish to learn about Prelate Yayake. There's but one thing to tell. She breaks her fast on thaumaturgical tasks and sups on treatises. Eh? Mayhap literally, if the guild librarians are to be believed. According to them, she has taken several weighty volumes from the ossuary and has thus far failed to return a single one. Just what could she be doing with them? Well, that's some interesting information, finally. I don't see anyone else. Didi Lotta? Oh, gods, I'm good for the money, I swear. Just give me a few more days. What? You want to know if I've seen Prelate Yayake? No? Alright, yes. I've seen her a couple of times, heading through them doors over there looking all shifty. Stuck out like a sore thumb she did. That's a back way to the Coliseum, see, and she don't look like no fighter. Takes you down to where they lock up them Noxious fellers, I think. Maybe she's been paying one of them a visit? Ah. I understand. Oops, I ran right into a wall. Good job. Don't mind. My little bird returns. Excuse me? I am not a bird. I am a cat. I am a cat, and that is that. It is a fact. Tell me, what information were you able to gather about our prelate? Yan 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 yan. I see. It seems Yayake was more deeply enthralled to our predecessor than I first assumed, and the business of these missing tomes does not bode well. Mumuepo was renowned for his almost preternatural ability to piece together scraps of arcane knowledge from the most moth-eaten manuscripts and bring long-lost sorceries back to life. If, as seems likely, Yayake delivered the stolen tomes to him, he may at this very moment be endeavoring to reawaken some dread magic with which to exact vengeance against the Sultanate. But without knowing which texts have been taken, we can only guess at his intentions. Hold on a moment, you did say the books had been removed from the guild's private collection, did you not? God be praised, there may yet be a way. Here, Roga, take this. It is the full inventory of the guild's archives listing every manuscript that lines these walls. Simply compare the books on the shelves against the titles on this list and our missing text shall be revealed. You're making me do inventory work? A copy of The Cry from the Depths appears to be missing. Okay. 1 out of 4. A copy of The Troth of Kings appears to be missing. A copy of The Lesser Key of Thal appears to be missing. You guys are remembering all these names, right? Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need them. You're writing this down. You're taking notes. A copy of Thaumaturgy, The Yawning Abyss appears to be missing. Alright. Is it done? Quickly then, show me which titles are missing. Ossuary Index. It is as I feared. All of the missing volumes are works which held a special fascination for our former guildmaster. It is all but certain that he requested them. Alas, I cannot speak for their content. What I can say is that Mumuepo will not have chosen them on a whim. Being a connoisseur of ancient manuscripts, he knows the worth of every volume here. The illuminative worth, I should add, though he knows the Pecuniary worth just as well? What? As you may have heard, he became obsessed with collecting lavishly ornamented codices, frittering our funds away on gilded or bejeweled copies of works already in our possession. He would even buy works of little scholarly value, providing they were rare enough to drive up the price. By the end, the walls of his study were awash with gold and gems, and he would stare at them for hours, wrapped in silent adoration. It is that's me staring at my Graha shrine. Staring at all the little figures and standees I have, wrapped in silent adoration. In his lust for luster, he emptied first the guild's coffers, then his own, being driven at last to the felonious speculation that would prove his undoing. I mention this because the volumes which Yayake took were wholly without ornament, meaning that Mumuepo desired them for their content and not their form. I fear something terrible lurks in those pages, Roga, something which Mumuepo alone may be capable of discovering. There's nothing for it. The prelate must be made to talk. The end of Yayake's shift draws near. I suppose we lay a trap for her. Lie in wait outside the rear entrance to the Colosseum. I will stalk her from the shadows, and when we have her cornered, we will close the net. Why not just talk to her like... I mean, I guess we did already try to talk to her like a normal person. Bye, Yayake. We're gonna kidnap you later. I hope you don't mind. She probably doesn't mind. It's probably fine. Here's where we lie in wait to kidnap Yayake and ask her questions. You just want to talk. Maybe. Heading back to the guild so soon, prelate? What? Master Kokobuki? Prelate Yayake, you stand accused of treason. The brass blades have passed certain information to me which suggests that you have been conspiring with Mumuepo to incite rebellion against the crown. I have been conducting an investigation to establish the veracity of their report. Roga here has been assisting me in my inquiries. Treason? No. I will admit that I have sought to meet with Master Mumuepo, but he has yet to agree to speak with me. And what of the manuscripts you took from the guild? You claim that you removed them not at your former master's behest, but upon your own initiative? I do, though I know it was wrong. I thought that if I could show him some of the texts he used to love so much, it might help to rekindle the passion he once felt for his studies. By the time I realized how low he had sunk through his lust for gold, it was too late. If I had only paid more attention, if I hadn't been so absorbed in my own studies, I owe it to him to help him in whatever way I can. This weight has been on your heart for a long time. I failed my master in his hour of need, but I have been attempting to make amends for it ever since. I have neglected my own advancement and devoted myself to investigating what caused Master Mumuepo to stray from the path of enlightenment. In secret, I began to study the careers of every new initiate, hoping to identify such corruptive factors. In so doing, I feel I have gained an instinctive sense of which aspirants will bring honor to our noble art and which stand at risk of being lost to the void. And so you began to turn away these applicants whom you deemed unsound, hoping to prevent future thaumaturges from following your former master down the path to self-destruction. That was mine intent, yes. Yet search as I might, I have been unable to find any precedent for my supported predictive instinct in the ancient texts. Mayhap I have been deceiving myself along with everyone else. The texts contain the accumulated knowledge of those who have gone before us. They do not preclude us from adding our own. The map of the void is ever incomplete. It is our duty to delve into its unknown reaches and bring back new insight for the guidance of future generations. The ability to divine a man's nature at a glance would make a valuable addition to a thaumaturge's arsenal. It warrants investigation. Can I rely on you to research this matter further? Should you find evidence to support your claims, I will of course require that you systematize the process. I'm confused. They're just talking about how she's been more strict about letting people into the guild, right? This shall be your atonement, Yayake, and a fresh opportunity to resume your studies. Though the mistakes of the past cannot be undone, mayhap through this the mistakes of the future can yet be prevented. Thank you, Master. If it can be of any assistance to the guild, I shall devote myself to this research with all my heart. I thank you, Roga, for helping me to bring the truth of this matter to light. Rest assured that I shall instruct the Brass Blades that their suspicions regarding Prelate Yayake are completely unfounded. But for now, let us return to the ossuary. It is past time the fruits of Prelate Yayake's labors were shared with the guild, not only for the benefit of thaumaturges today, but for thaumaturges yet to come. That one was a little boring. I didn't really like that one a whole lot. Level up? Yay. Alright, next one. Let's see. Eastern Lenosha. This one looks closer. Wow, look at that nice clean map. No side quests or anything. GG. Thank you. Thank you, Nyan. I guess they all can't be... Whoa, what? That was going to another area, apparently. Damn. That area line really came up on us. I guess they can't all be like really good stories or funny stories. Some of them have to be a little boring. In here. Hello? Oh, you! I remember you. Kind of. You've been here. It's you. Been a while. A letter. A letter from who? Nobody knows me. Mysterious communication addressed to the hermit dress supposedly residing at the Severed Strain. My dear dashing dress, do you dream of rain? The ones you killed. I don't get it. How did they know? Ghosts. Ghosts that won't leave me in peace. Taunting me before they kill me. No. 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 I won't let them. I'll run. I'll start over somewhere else. Help me. There's a leather sack hidden east of here. A peaceful spot. Surrounded by rocks. Trees. My savings. Gil. Gil to go home with. Home to. My family. Get it for me. Help me. This guy is messed up. I hope he's okay. Rather nice house, though. Look at that dude! Oh! Bloody Mary! It must be big. Well, yeah, it is pretty big. Did I kill it? Nah. It's cute. I won't kill it. Pokeball it? Add it to the collection. Oh my god. Let me in. Did you find it? Did you find the leather sack? Yes, inside rest dress portion, though it is considerably lighter than you would expect from a horde. But let me look inside, must be sure. What? No, no, no. Just a dream, a dream. Let me wake, wake, wake. Oh, God's mercy, have mercy. You see it too? No, no dream. A bloody helm. Black blood, old blood. Idem in me? Idem? By the majesty of Garlemald, never to desert. Idem in me. Ghosts, ghosts, ghosts. 3 years, not a single night of peace, and now they rise. Help me, they're watching right now. I have to get out of here, go somewhere else, just a short while. Then I can go home. I'll go out the back after you go out the front. Meet me near the abandoned house in Lower Notia. You know, the kobold squat, the house of sticks. Feel bad for him. Okay, go out the front. Check. Oh, what a nice sunrise. Good morning. Good morning, Swamp. How are you doing today? Bloody Mary is still there. Okay. I bet you it's close to where we are. Yeah. We can fly there. Oh, let me blind everybody. Here. I'll zoom out so it's not as blinding. You'll clean that helm tonight, worm. Lick the blood and brains off of it while we drink the wine bought with your paltry hoard. Once a craven, always a craven. Flushed you out like a rabbit with that letter. Isn't that what desert conies do? Dash. You died. You all died. Not all, just most. 3 good soldiers survived, and you. Figured you for dead until I saw you skulking by the water a week ago. Do you think we don't dream of rainworm? What honor in surviving an ambush, eh? 3 years of disdain, that ends when we hand over a deserter to the cudgel man. You a friend to this scum? You ought to pick them more carefully. Soldiers fix you with a murderous gaze. Dead. 1 swipe. Everything's okay now, dressed. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Thank you. There's no one knows I'm alive now. I'm safe. I was in a unit of Garlean scouts, a maelstrom ambush in heavy rain 3 years ago. I thought I was the only survivor. It didn't feel like desertion, it felt like dying. You heard what they called me, dashing dressed. I never tried to run before that night. They kill you for that. It's from before, in the desert, Why did you protect me? We're not kin. Look at me, I'm barely a man, a broken, craven thing. You decided I should live. How do you do that? I can't even decide some days which foot to move first. Do you think I can be well again? Decide to live, not just be afraid to die? All begins with the first step. True, I haven't thought things through in a long time. Not since my homeland fell to the Empire. Home isn't somewhere I can buy a fare to. It's not a sack of Galar answers I need, but questions. Why does it hurt? How do I feel? I will see my children again, but it's not the time yet. I think I think, though, it will come. That's a start. Well, that was depressing. Ja-jan! Oh, and look with the little sun shining through. Yay! Carrier level 17. Level up. Alright. Now, we deliver the letter to Ma Lizzie. Ma Lizzie. I got really close. Hail, adventurers! Some melting mushrooms for you today, put you in the mind to play, or honey still in the comb to still the thoughts of home. Huh? A letter for me? Gil. Nothing but cold Gil. Damn you, Urha. Lest you think me ungrateful, adventurer, keep in mind that this is from my sister. My sister! And still she thinks it meet to send nary a word. Urha ran off after her mother's second illness. She was ailing and I was but a child, yet Urha left us to fend for ourselves, or so I thought then. 2 moons later she began sending Gil, but never a word, not once. Mother ails no more, I was by her side. Urha's Gil bought her tea of silver vine, and mine a soft clean bed and a fine troop of mourning women. I am alone now and grown, no longer a bewildered child that waits in hope. I must find Urha, and I know I cannot ask the whalers, and Fina has sent you to me. She was last seen in the South Shroud. Go to these spots I've marked on the map. If you find her, give her this letter. Her name is Urha Lizzie, or was at any rate. This collar I wear is a match for her own. She still has it, I am sure. We keepers of the moon are sentimental. Collar? Oh, that's the... What is that one called again? The Pompadour's collar? No. It's for Valentione. Valentine? Valentine? I forget. It's something. Where are we now? It would be easier just to teleport there, I think. Oh! What are you doing on our turf? Sorry. I guess she wasn't here. That effect is rather pretty. The effect of the purple, cloudy stuff. So is the sparkly one. Please, I'm a fan. Uh-oh. Die wailing, little answer. We recognize no laws, neither of men nor elementals. What we want, we take. That is freedom. That is our way. Uh-oh, she has the necklace. Who goes there? Feral keeper. Probably another whaler that wants to dance, my lady touched me not. Let him join his friend, the family man. Don't want to play, eh? Then you should have stayed in the barracks. Stop this, Urha. Ma would not want this. Stop this, Urha. Huh? How do you know my name? I brought a thing. I know your sister. No bloody whaler'd carry a letter from my baby sister. Give it here and don't get no fresh ideas. Where did her friend go? He just walked away. Come on, give over the letter from Ma. From Ma? Mo? Maybe Mo. It's really her. No other soul would know about. But I'll be missed if I stay any longer. Meet me at Earth's Gift. I got things I need to say. Ran into a tree. That is so like me. Huh. There you are. Have to sneak around a bit, in case that wasn't clear. The king's law says we have no family outside the forest, but I guess that's almost true for me anyway, if Ma's gone. What do you think a young girl had to do, huh? To feed a bedridden Ma and a sister barely out of swaddling clothes? Bad things, adventurer. Bad for me, then bad for them. I was beautiful, then I was brutal, like a beast. A whaler caught me at my trade. Pink-cheeked little miss. All she saw was a thieving strumpet to drag before the hearers. So I took the roses from her cheeks, made them bloom on her fine green doublet. 'Twas worth it, for Ma never knew what I was, but I couldn't go home that day nor never since. I hid in the forest near starved. A city girl don't know how to hunt. And then he found me, the king. I'd killed a wood whaler, and that was a ticket into the coral claw poachers, you see. And my beauty pleases his highness. A man is a man, and alleys are glades, eh? Mo says she knows what I've done, that she loves me still and wants us to be a family again, but the coral claws allow no family outside the gang, and I'm wanted by the law. But to go home again, I've done right by Ma, and if I need have no secrets from Mo, my heart's fit to break. Here, give her this letter if you're her friend. Adventurer, did you find her? A letter? She sends word? Word, yo. Urha wants to see me. How long have I dreamed of this? Adventurer, is it true that she is one of the coral claws? Yes. I feared it was so. That man, the one who calls himself the king of the coral claws. King Poach, growing fat on stolen game, stolen family. The men of the Keepers of the Moon live a wanderer's life, for they are at their best in small doses. Women and children keep the hearth, ply various trades, and accept game and visits from the menfolk. But King Poach denies women this God's given rule over matters of family. He forces women to live with him, forbids them to see their sisters, mothers, aunts. Most unnaturally, they lie with him and him alone. Calls this abomination of a family the coral claws and thumbs his nose at the elemental's will. He goads his poachers to slay a whaler to bind them to the gang. So terrible are their crimes that all the keepers of the moon feel the suspicion and fear cast their way. Oh. All keepers of the moon feel the suspicion and fear cast their way. I've known for some time that Mother and I lived on ill-gotten gil. Mother is gone, and I have no need of coin earned in blood and malice. What I do need is my sister, the only family left to me. It is my turn to save my sister now. She says she will meet me on the upper paths. Come with me and help me persuade her to leave the coral claws. Okay. Where? Wow. There we go. That's a more descriptive map. Pulling up to this family reunion in my little crotch rocket. You could have come home to us, Ra. Ma would have understood. Everything you did for us. I know it. It doesn't matter what happened. We have each other. I couldn't have Ma know. I became a thief and a killer just so I didn't have to be that. What a world, huh? But it's all right now. Yes, it is, Ra. I can take care of you now. I've no debts thanks to you, and even have a little put by. We'll travel together, go where no one knows the past. All you have to do is come with me right now. That's all. Be free of the past and live again. I'll take care of everything else. Hush! Adventurer, we're being washed. Take it over there. The coral claws don't forgive divided loyalties. Mo, I've got to get you out of here. Adventurer, they don't leave this clearing, you understand me? We'll make for Eastern Thanaland. Come find us after. Well, that's a big antelope. Suspicious thicket. Very suspicious. Whoa! I'm gonna kill the antelope too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You were in the way. This big boy. He's a big, big boy. Oh. I feel bad. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway. Now this is a swamp. Or a marsh. What's the difference between a marsh and a swamp anyway? One has an ogre living in it. Marshes and swamps. Uh-oh. Adventurer, what now? Stopped in cold, eh? But now here we are. I'm trusting you to take care of my sister. Aww. You there. I name you as one of the coral claws. Balsam Rose, also known as Blood Rose, also known as the Thornless, also known as Lady Touch Me Not. No, I'm not those things, I swear. I just wanted to see my sister. I just need to go home. Just like a keeper. Come quietly or this'll go worse for you. We're gentlemen here compared to some of the lads you could have met. Pretty thing like you, I could... Oh ho! You're one of the king's claws, alright. What's the matter? Better hang then. I'm killed! Enough! Whoa! Your Highness? Ew! Sorry. I don't like the looks of this guy. He's kind of uggo. Wood scum. Thought you'd have my woman defile my thornless rose. Wait, if she's a thornless rose... Then why is she also Lady Touch Me Not? If she has if she had thorns, it would make more sense. Anyway, her place is with me and no other. Come, my love. My sweet king, does this mean you'll take me back? You'll keep me safe? I couldn't stand it again. I can't. Please, I can't. Of course I'll take you back, Urha. Nobody will ever misuse you again if you accept my protection. You are a flower, and flowers must be rooted in one place. Come. No, Ra, look what he's taken. You don't even have a name anymore. Not your own and not the one Ma gave us. Come home, Urha, Lizzie. Come home to me. Careful, adventurer. Little sister here has a pert face. I could cut it off before you say gods have mercy. Baby sister, you see how it is. If I went with you, I'd blight your life sure as 7 hells. I've done bad things for so long, I've got nothing good to give. You are good, Ra. Loving and brave to keep sneaking us money when... I didn't know you had more than whalers to fear. Please, there must be a way. My place is with him, Mo. Ma? Mo? He's the only one who can keep me safe from worse things. Going home, it was just a dream. As long as I'm with the king, nobody will touch me again. See, she has the right of it, young one. We're free spirits here, not that either of you'd understand. Go back to your ledgers and duties. You have my leave. Adventurer, you'll guide her out of these parts? Mo, you're the only good thing I ever had a hand in. Just remember that. Goodbye, baby sister. Oh, this is sad. Urha! Urha! Oh. Well, that's not great. Then Fina be good. Does she think he loves her? How can she? No, I cannot judge her. That look in her eyes when the whaler mocked her. All those women in the Coral Claw gang, the king's harem, do they all seek shelter from worse things? A roof of bones, walls of blood? Ma used to say we can't see the moon while the sun is in the sky, so it might be with King Poach, I think. If he were taken, Urha will see that there are other lives, better loves. I must believe that if I'm to save my sister, and I need skill in arms. Whaler or poacher will not stand helpless again while a man talks of how I shall suffer for his pleasure. Keep killing poachers, adventurer. I will put the king of the Coral Claws in chains and free Urha from hers. I swear it on my mother's grave and on my sister's broken heart, and ask the elementals to bless this pledge. Damn. We love a woman with motivation. Triple cream coffee. Bacon bread. Haddock dip. Bacon broth. I'll just take the coffee, I guess. I did it. And not a moment too soon. Level up! Carrier level 18. Getting close to 20. Okay. Now we go back to the Moogle, I guess. We can pick up the quests at least. I don't know if we'll actually do one. It's getting to be the end of stream time. That's a pretty lance. Oh, wait. I'm so used to using the Aethernet. Thanks for your support. Oh, it's the Fisher guy, isn't it? Oh my god, the Star-Spangled Subligar. It's so shiny! Oh my word. Wow. Well, that's a Subligar. Dang. The deputy postman wants you to slip into something more comfortable. What? What? Is the post moogle gonna seduce me now? What the fuck? Well met once again, Roga. Since you've been such an obedient assistant, what did he just call me? I've got a reward for you, Kupo. No drunkards and ruffians contend with this time, just rest and relaxation. Tell me, Roga, what comes to mind when you think of Limsa Lominsa? After pirates, wharf rats, and watered-down grog, that is. Fish, Kupo, and there's nobody fishier, and I mean that in the nicest sense of the word, than Wawalago, the master of the Fishermen's Guild. Wawalago's been pitting his wits against the slipperiest fish in the 5 seas for longer than anyone can remember. Why, he's not unlike a fish himself, drifting along in the stream of life without a care in the world. So I thought it'd be nice if you went down and got to know him. Lay down your weapons, put aside your worries, and take it easy for once. Oh, and while you're at it, you can take along this letter. I mean, you're going there either way, right? It's like catching 2 fish with 1 lure. Catching 2 fish with 1 lure. Hostages to fortune. The deputy postman holds out a soil-stained letter suspiciously blemished with beak marks. What? Roga, the very vassal I was looking for, Kupo. I need you to take a letter to Eugenia's Spire in the North Shroud, the wood where your dear leader, that's me, was born and raised. It needs to be delivered to Mia Molcott, leader of the White Rams. Officially, they're an offshoot of the God's Quiver, but in practice, they're Miss Molcott's private army. The Ix'll call her the Black Cat. Whenever she crosses her path, they're sure to meet with an unfortunate end, Kupo. Ugh. Excuse me. Truth be told, this isn't the first time we've tried to deliver this letter. I entrusted it to another subordinate of mine, a delivery moogle on his very first mission. But he got chased away by the birdmen and fluttered back, hiding his face under his pom-pom. Aww. He simply wasn't cut out for such a trying task. But who is, I thought? Who best to dispatch into Ixal-infested forest and explain the letter's lateness to the fiery-tempered Miss Molcott? Guess whose name sprang to mind? Here's the letter, Roga. Off you pop, Kupo. That's a very British thing to say. Off you pop. Off you pop, Kupo. Off you pop. Off you pop. Off you pop. Hippity poppity poo. Let's go to Wawalago first, since he's in the area. This might be an easy one. It might be okay. It might be easy. There he is. He stands on top of the barrel to feel as tall as an aura. A male aura, that is. Or a Rogadin. I guess they're both pretty tall. Fine day for fishing, isn't it, Roga? Prop up your pole in the perfect position and then... Oh, you've a message marked for me? Don Merchant Roro Jaru. A missive from my old mate Roro Jaru. He's a trinket trader from Ul'dah who supplies a certain something that supports and strengthens seafood stocks. What? Since we set some of his special supporters on the seabed, Fisherman's Bottom's been swimming with shrimp and groaning with gobbies. I'd heard neither hide nor hair from him since the calamity hit. It's heartening indeed to know that he's hale and healthy. And it seems the old dog's still desperate to do deals. Says he wants to trade one of his treasures for an infrequently found fish. Business must be bad if he's bartering his best brass for a bass. A bass, sorry. Any road, perhaps you could do me a favor while I ready my rod. Roro Jaru's boat should be berthed down by the docks. Could you head over and hand him this note? I've marked out a map of where this fish he fancies can be found. Tell him to meet me there and we'll do the deal. Okay. The ferry dock? Those ferry docks? No. Where? Oh, this one. This one is a dancer quest. That's why I haven't done it. It's because I'm not really interested in it. What is that? Arcanist Guild? Oh dear. Oh, these ferry docks. Hello, Rorojaru. He has Graha's hair. Good gods, must the sea be so damned wavy? My stomach's churning, my legs are like jelly, and don't get me started on my poor old back. Thal knows how I'm going to haul this blasted crate all the way to the Fisherman's Guild. Oh, you've got a letter for me? Here you are. Well, I'll be. Wawalago's agreed to my offer. I knew he wouldn't let me down. I could feel it in my bones. Looks like my luck's finally turned. By this time next year, I'll be a gillionaire. Oh, but look at me getting all carried away, and I haven't even introduced myself. Rorojaru, purveyor of finest silks, the most exotic perfumes, and the rarest curiosities in all Ul'dah. At least I was until the calamity took all that away from me. My whole warehouse went up in smoke, and my fortune with it. I tried everything to get my foot back on the ladder, but I was cheated at every turn, lumbered with dodgy gil, and ended up getting deeper and deeper into debt. Now all I've got left are the clothes on my aching back in this rotten box. I was just about to declare myself bankrupt, but then I got wind of a tasty tidbit of gossip that set my business brain in motion. There's this fellow in Ul'dah, you see, a real grandee. I knew him back when I was someone who knew people. Turns out he's got a thing for exotic fish, and he'll pay through the snout for anything suitably rare. That's when I thought of Wawalago. He's the greatest fisherman in Limsa and an old friend to boot. Plus, he's the only one who appreciates the true value of the thing I've got in my box. I haven't the gil or the skill to bag the kind of fish I need without him. Nor do I have the legs and the back to lug this chest all the way to Candlekeep Quay. Sorry. Candlekeep Key. But say, you're some sort of delivery man, right? Could you help a feller out? I can't pay you anything now, but I'll remember you when I'm rolling in it. Got nothing better to do, I guess. Alright, I picked it up and put it in my pocket. That's why you can't see it. Candlekeep Key. What is that? Oh, the Morby Dry Docks. I've been there before. It is foggy. Lots of fog. Eh? Ah! No! I don't understand. Oh, it's over there. Eh. Mandragora Prince. I'm not in the fate. I'm not. Oh, this is where the fish is. Thanks awfully for carrying the chest for me, Sonny. Don't know what I'd have done without you. Actually, I do. When I turned up empty-handed, Wawalago forced me to start fishing myself. If you're short of something to swap, you'll snare the scaly specimen solo, he said. Jesus, that alliteration. That's kind of amazing. Let's have a look at this gift you've got me. Blinking barnacles, it's beautiful. See it shine and shimmer like the silvery scales of a sea serpent. The fish will flock to bask in the brilliance of a natty knick-knack like this. Did he always talk like this? Am I just forgetting? Hee hee, I knew it. The pawnbrokers wouldn't trade it for toffee, but to a master fisherman, my support is worth more than money can buy. So, do we have a deal? Can I put down the rod now? Fine, fine. I'll fetch your fish for you. The rarest rarefied ray in the Rotano. Jesus Christ, I hate this dude. subject to you shoring up the shortfall in the settlement with a little light labor, that is. Catch me a carp or a collie or any form of fish you can find, and I'll honor your order. The shortfall? You mean the support is not enough? Then I'm ruined. I was sitting here for ages and I didn't even get a nibble. There's no fish to be found in this accursed ocean. I dare to differ, my friend. There's shoals and shoals of scaly swimmers in the sea around you. Your foray into fishing floundered because there's nothing but numbers in that noggin of yours. Clear your conscience of all those money-making machinations and fun, fuck, and mellow your mind. Then the buggers will bite. But we can't dally here all day. There's duties need doing down at the guild, so I'll lay down a little limitation. Our dear delivery man here will catch me a catch of his very own. If you've not netted a solitary specimen by the time he's tackled this task, the deal's as dead as a devil dodo. He's like Doug Dimmadome. So if I don't catch a fish before he does, I go home with nothing? Then it's all over. Good gods, I'll be beggared. The banks won't touch me with a barge pole. There you go, worrying over wealth again. If you're duly determined to procure this prize perch of yours, then ready your rod, banish that brooding from your brain, and focus only on the fun of fishing. Roga, if you'd be so obliging, I'd like you to acquire me an anchovy. A local immense one will fill the bill. They're common on this coast, so it shouldn't be a struggle to secure. Snatch one straight from the sea or procure it from a purveyor, it's up to you. Really? Seriously? Wow, he was serious. Fucking Christ! Can I fish for one here? Do you think? Don't have my fisherman on there. Oh, my outfit. I guess it's fine. Eh? Oh, the bait you're using may not be suited to this location. Oh. Versatile lure. Ah. Click the wrong button. Vongola clam? Oh, jeez. I gotta go back to Limsa Lominsa. Fine. I'll go buy one from the market board. Damn cheapskate. There we go. What is he wearing? Is it near stuff again? It's you, yeah, Yorha. Yorha stuff. I'm scared, there's too many people here. Anchovy. Oh, Minson anchovy. I only need one. But I got 4. Great. Whoa. I like this Bunny Boy's ribbon. Red ribbon. What's the red ribbon from? Oh my gosh, I'm not a robot. Are these stairs? Traffic light. Red ribbon. Think it's on the market board? It is. And it's not so expensive either. It's not dyeable though, it's just red. Are there other colors of ribbon? Oh, just the red one. And all these chokers. It's cute, but it's just red. Why can't you dye it anything? That's cute. I think I'll get it. We've got money to burn. Alright, I mean, while we're here, we might as well go put it in the glam dresser before I forget. Wait. I think it's easier. Oops. That was a mistake. Easier to get to the drowning wench this way. Oh my god, please. I still can't get over the fact that Ishgard has an in-room. Remember when I discovered that on stream the other day? That was crazy. And there we go. Now we have 2 ribbons. They're both red by default. But that's okay. Okay, now we just have to get to Wawalago. And then we'll be done. Fucking Wawalago, always making shit hard. Huh. When you've acquired your anchovy, bring it back here to me. It's up to you how to harvest it. Whisk one from the waves with your willowy wand, or meet with a monger and pick one up for peanuts. Whatever buoys your boat. Yeah, here. Got your damn anchovy. Time's up, Rorojaru. Our dutiful delivery boy has completed his commission, and you still haven't snagged a single sprat. I'm sorry, but the deal's dead. No! Then I've lost everything. My fortune. My future. I might as well lie down here and die like a dog. Really, Rorojaru, what have you actually lost? Dwell not on money and misery, but rather widen your eyes to the wonders of the world. Like just now when you were focused on nothing but the fish. How did it feel? It was wonderful. For a minute there, it really felt like I was one with the ocean. All my material worries just washed away, but a fat lot of good it did me. I didn't catch a bleeding thing. Your financial frettings might have been mildly misplaced, but you've been a trader too long to fully free your feelings from the constant contemplation of coin. That's why the fish didn't bite. But still, if you drew some sense of satisfaction from it, I suppose that's a start. He caught a fish. Holy mackerel! I mean, holy catfish! That isn't a saltwater catfish, is it? I thought they were extinct. Oh, if only my client could see this, I'd get a sultan's ransom for it. Aye, sure as the sun, that's a saltwater catfish. There's some as say the species snuffed it in the calamity, but I'd heard word they were hiding here in Candlekeep Key. Seems the rumors were right. Take it, Roro Jaru. Consider it a prize for your persistence. Do with it what you will. Wait, Wawalago, what about your payment? Aren't you going to take my supporter? The shiny shorts the fish go crazy for? The star-spangled subligar? Oh my gosh. It's a fishing lure? Or, I mean, an attraction to fish? Oh, those? I've got hundreds of them at home. Just remember, Rojar, don't drag yourself down brooding over business. Free your mind from fretting over your fortune and your future and try to think like a fish. But if that still doesn't solve your sorrows, never forget that you'll always find friends of the Fisherman's Guild. However hard things seem, however low you go, when you think like a fish, your distress and disquiet just drift away on the tide. Was Wawalago planning to give me the fish all along? Gods, the man's a bleeding marvel. I don't deserve a friend like him. You know, it's tough being a trader. You can't think like a fish when you're swimming with sharks or you'll get gobbled up. Closes your mind to anything but coin, it does. But whenever I deal with Wawalago, I feel liberated, like a great burden's been lifted from my heart. If I could only live as he does. I've had my fill of dealing with crooks and swindlers, spending every waking moment obsessing over my bank balance and agonizing over who's going to steal it from me. It's time I made a change. Rojaru returned the saltwater catfish to the ocean. Oh. I'll throw it all away and start again from scratch at the Fisherman's Guild. Here, Roga, I hereby entrust to you the entirety of great Rojaru's estate, the brilliant briefs no fish can resist. Wawalago says the fish take energy from its shining scales and copy after them, helps them grow big and strong and happy. I never knew it before, but it's the same with people. If I'm to learn to live like a fish and set myself free, I need no supporter but Wawalago. Oh boy. Thanks for the Speedo, I guess. It is very shiny. I should put this in the glamour chest as well. Let's go home. Oh, it can be stored in an armoire. It's really special, I guess. Okay. I will change into my PJs. Are you ready? Bam! Guess what? I found the shorts. I glamoured the shorts. I found pants. I put on the pants. I glamoured the pants. We are no longer pantsless, my friends. And if that's not a improvement, I don't know what is. Sleepy, 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 sleep. Go to sleep, little cat boy. It's time. Anyway, here's where you can find me elsewhere on the internet, Nyan. I have a Ko-fi and a TikTok, and my art and writing Twitter is all there for you to see. This is the schedule. Today was Final Fantasy Friday. The schedule might change again. Soon-ish. I don't know, but just keep an eye out. But for right now, we should be good for Mystery Monday next time. This is where you can find me and my friend Mushy's YouTube videos. We do gaming videos every week. Please check it out, Nyan. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for the stream. It was fun. Thank you for coming and chatting. Disinterested Daniel and Stealth and Zealteal. I appreciate it a lot. Okay. It's time for me to go eat dinner. I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye bye.